The climb to redemption continues. In the last episode, we scaled the Olivine Lighthouse, and on the way up, we had two powerful evolutions join our team. Once we reached the top, we met a sick Ampharos who needs us to get some medicine found only across the sea in CIANWOOD. Now it's time to surf into dangerous waters with trainers that use exclusively water-type Pokémon lurking in every corner. With Radish being our only potential answer to face down the torrential tyrants, things could get dicey real fast. Let's hope these waves carry us forward and not under. My name is Hoppy, and if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode, because this is the Crystal version Hardcore Nuzlocke Redemption Run.
What's up, guys? My name is Hoppy, and this is Gen 10 Plus. Today we're continuing our journey through Crystal version, our Hardcore Nuzlocke Redemption Run. This is episode 10. We are making our way to Route 40, where we have an opportunity for a new encounter. We have basically guaranteed. We have a guaranteed Tentacool encounter, which will open us up to a nice and powerful Mantine when we get over closer to CIANWOOD. Let's go ahead and grab this Tentacool, which may end up being a pretty decent encounter because I was looking at some movesets, and basically we're pretty much filled with disappointment here. All right, I checked out Jolteon's level up moveset. It missed. And we got Poison. It missed Thundershock at level 16. So we can't get Thundershock. And it does not learn another electric type move until Thunder at level 52, which is past Lance's level. So we will never learn an electric type move from Jolteon. So that is an absolute dagger, folks. Freaking Doritos, no electricity. I took the magnet off. We're not getting any electric moves off of Doritos. I don't know how long Doritos is going to be staying on the team. He's here now. But we got ourselves our Tentacool, which may end up being a better Mon to have on the team. Because guess what? Slowpoke isn't that great either. We have our Jellyfish Pokemon. As it floats along on the waves, it uses its toxic feelers to stab anything it touches. Yes, we're going to call you Jelly. Jelly, the jellyfish Pokemon, and Tentacool may end up joining the team at some point because Tentacool is actually a pretty cool Pokemon. Let's go ahead and heal that poison off, and heal up. There we go. Yes, as I was saying, Slowpoke does not learn anything good. Okay, we do learn Headbutt at level 34, but if I wanted to, I could go ahead and pick up that TM right now, if I wanted to. But we are not going to do that. It doesn't learn Psychic until level 48. Now, granted, this is Slowpoke. Slowpoke doesn't learn Psychic until level 48, which is Karen's... No, I think Karen's Houndoom is at level 47. 47. Karen's Houndoom is level 47, so I have to go into the Elite Four with a Slowpoke, get it a level, and then to learn Psychic to take on Lance, basically. So yeah, Slowpoke, not exactly worth it. Confusion is nice. We're gonna have it on the team right now. It is helpful right now, but it may not end up on the final team. And then our last Pokemon that we have with us currently, we have our Skiploom. We have Radish, our Skiploom, on the team with us right now. Now, Skiploom does not learn Mega Drain until level 36. However, it does evolve into Jumpluff at level 27, but it doesn't learn Mega Drain until level 44 if I evolve it into a Jumpluff. Now, I am leaning towards evolving it into a Jumpluff because the extra bulk would be nice. Especially for a Nuzlocke, I think the bulk is really important. So I'm fine without Mega Drain. We will just have to Headbutt, Poison Powder, Leech Seed, Stall with Jumpluff for water types. So yeah, Jolteon, Doritos, who was supposed to be our savior from the water types, not really putting in any work towards that, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and heal up Cinnabon, who at least will learn Body Slam at level 35. And we're probably, I think it evolves at level 25, so we're heading close to an evolution there, as long as we keep things good. We've got, as far as who could potentially be a final member on the team, I am leading towards Kimchi. We keep Kimchi. We keep Grazuka. If Cinnabon can become a powerful Poliwrath, that would be fantastic. I would love that. Ice Punch on the team is always great. We get the flinch. Way to go, Cinnabon, cementing your position. And Grazuka, having the Graveler was useful last time, and I think Grazuka can still put in great work against Lance's team. And just getting up there. Honestly, what I'm going to do is before we get to Elite Four, I'm going to get poison or paralysis cure berries, and I'm taking off items from everybody, and we're just going to hold paralysis cure berries because those freaking Dragonites just love to spam Thunder Wave, and we are not having it, folks. That is probably what did us in, was getting Thunder Wave. It slowed us down. We were taking hits. So if we can at least get through one paralysis, I think that's good. I think that's good. So that is going to be the plan now. Ooh, critical hit on Cinnabon while you're trying to take down my Pokemon. Stop it. Cinnabon is the only useful water type we have. We defeated the Swimmer Paula. And we're going to continue our way to CIANWOOD, which is... It's just crazy to me. The level up movesets in these early gens, and there are no electric TMs. We can't get Thunderbolts until after we beat the Elite Four. Okay, so this is Route 41. We have the chance for another encounter, but first we're going to handle this trainer. We do have the Repel still on, so we got to be aware of that. I do think the only things we can get are Mantine, which is good. Mantine would be good to have. Water Flying, pretty, and it's bulky as sin. Basically, I just don't want to be it would really be rough to be a mono water trainer out here. We are out of headbutts, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and surf. I do think I have an ether or a mystery berry. I was able to surf over on the side. Surf actually does more than headbutt, which is crazy, but I guess Shelter is a defensive mon, so it kind of makes sense. But Cinnabon has put it in the finest of work today, getting us through this ocean of jellyfish and trainers. Sends out the Tentacool. Let's see how much Surf does here. That is our strongest move, is our only option. We are due for a Poliwhirl if we can get that evolution. Ooh, I don't think it's worth staying in, especially if we get poisoned. See if I can get a Hypnosis off. No, no dice, no dice. We get Acided. Okay, I think it might be worth swapping. Let's go out in a Taffy here. I don't think Tentacool has any water moves right now. We for sure can get a Confusion off with super effective damage. Is it going to be enough to one-shot? I wonder. I wonder. Okay, we're putting in decent work. And... oh, come on, Taffy. You almost had it, buddy. You almost had it. Alright. This will take down the Tentacool. I don't know what he's got left for us. Maybe a Staryu? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. A Tentacruel. Okay, that's a little scary there. Let's go for the Confusion. It's going to go for Acid, which I think... I'm not sure if Psychic resists. Doesn't look like it. But we're getting super effective damage. If we were lucky, we could get a Confusion, which would... like an actual Confusion where they are confused. That would be nice. Come on, Confusion. Give me... you gotta confuse, Taffy. You gotta confuse. We need that extra damage. Getting crits on us. That's disrespectful. But this will be a lot of experience for Taffy. Which at least will give us a little bit more bulk. Taffy is bulky, which I do like. I do like having that bulk. And the Psychic Stab is nice. It's our only Psychic option. Which I don't think we had access to the Psychic Pokemon until we had Espeon. We didn't even have any Psychic moves on Espeon. So, this having access to Psychic is incredible. Let's go ahead with the Super Potion. Remember, we are still allowed to get an encounter here, but I have the Super Repel up, so it may be a little bit And let's go ahead and see if we can at least restore some power points to Cinnabon's headbutt. There we go. Boom. So now we can continue on our journey. And I don't know when... Oh, you don't want to fight me? Okay, we found the World Islands right below us. So whenever that Super Repel is done, we will try to get ourselves a additional encounter. But it may actually end up being a while before we get the Mantine. Because it is the rare encounter, and we'll probably end up fighting, at least encountering a ton of Tentacruels in the meantime. We get the flinch on this Goldeen. Cinnamon is putting in the finest of work. Horn attack. Okay. Finish it up, Cinnabon. Fantastic. Way to go. Another Goldeen. Okay. Put in more work with that headbutt, please. Give me another flinch. Give me another flinch, Cinnabon. Supersonic. Ugh. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. We break through the confusion. Do we get a flinch? No flinch. Alright, we do have to be careful. We break through confusion permanently. And we take down the Goldeen. And we are going to get an evolution after this battle, folks. Trying to learn Rain Dance. I'm actually going to pass. I'm going to pass on the Rain Dance. Thank you. We have Kimchi. I don't want to have a Kimchi out in a Rain Dance. Alright, we've got ourselves a powerful Seeking here. Let's go ahead with a Hypnosis. You love to see it. You love to see it. And I will actually swap into Radish to set up a Leech Seed. Now, it does have Peck, so we have to be mindful of that. We get the Leech Seed off. So we will get residual healing and residual damage. Let's go for Headbutt. See if we can get, if it wakes up, it'll at least flinch. Maybe. Hopefully. I think I will go for the Poison Powder if it wakes up. Maybe the Stun Spore. Probably the Poison Powder. Maybe I'll just Headbutt. It's not waking up, so we probably don't even have to worry about it. Critical hit to finish it off. Way to go, Radish, with that Headbutt TM coming in nice for you. And Cinnabon is evolving, folks, which means once we evolve, we have fists to be ice punching with. Ooh, look at that. Urgh. Evolved into Poliwhirl. Now we can have Ice Punch. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Yes, trying to learn Ice Punch. Yes, we will go ahead and get rid of Water Gun. And we have the powerful Ice Punch. And let me make sure we are good on health. Cinnamon can take a little bit of HP restoration. And we are making our way through this diabolical ocean. Alright, so we have arrived in the CIANWOOD City, which we are also due for an encounter here. But I think getting our Route 41 encounter is the priority. Just for fun, let's go ahead and put Marsala in front. We'll get some leveling up on Marsala. Honestly, Kimchi is going to need to get some leveling up too. I don't want Kimchi to fall too far behind. Kimchi is technically our captain, but for some reason, I just haven't found opportunities to use our fire type. I'm sure it will come more in handy, especially when we take on the rocket grunts, having Kimchi around. But we got a bunch of water type Pokemon here, and Kimchi just can't put in the numbers on water type Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead and use a Gust on this horsey. Alright, Alright, that does a little bit of chippies. But I think Gust is the correct play here. Goes for Smoke Screen. Knocking out our accuracy. Don't like that. But Marsala can break through, right? Yes, you can, Marsala. Way to go. Way to go. Fantastic. We do have to be mindful. Gust is really our only option, our only flying stab against the fighting types. I wish we had a better move. I wish we had Wing Attack, but unfortunately we don't learn Wing. Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage does 40 hit points of damage. Nobody can survive 2 Dragon Rages. I think I have to go out and Radish here. Water Gun, okay. And I think I have to Stun Spore and hope that we get some lucky paralysis going on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Okay, Smoke Screen. Maybe I should just Headbutt. I should just Headbutt, see if we get the flinches. We are faster. Okay, come on, flinch, flinch, flinch. Dragon Rage. Oh, this is scary. This is scary. This thing could kill us. Taffy literally cannot take. It was just 1 hit point away from getting, well, not that it can take 2. I think I'm gonna go out into Kimchi. Hate to say it, Doritos is the least useful right now. If we're gonna lose a Pokemon, I would rather lose Doritos. Just for Dragon Rage. Am I really gonna kill off Doritos right now? Oh my gosh, Dragon Rage. I can't believe it's Dragon Rage. I think I have to. I have to sack Doritos here. I have to. It's not useful. I can't use any electric type stab. This is just such a waste. Doritos. Come on. Maybe if you get a crit. Go for Leer. Alright, Doritos, we're still in this. Give me a nice and powerful crit. We're still in this. Tackle to finish it off. Okay, okay, that was insane. That was insane. We have to go back to CIANWOOD and heal up. Swimmer, Wendy, that was just too much. That was too much, Wendy. You need to calm down. Alright, I think the Repel is still active. We've made it to CIANWOOD. And let's heal up the team. It's going to be a little bit before we capture our encounters. I think we have access to a couple options. I may try to use a Good Rod. I think I am going to try to use a Good Rod here. But let's go ahead and do a fishing encounter here. Let's see. Who will we put out in front? I think we'll move Radish here. We can at least get the paralysis going. Let's try. Let's see. Let's test our luck. We may end up with a bunch of freaking tentacle encounters, but hopefully that is not the case. Let's see. Corsola, that's a rare encounter. Okay. I'll take it. I will take it. I don't know if Corsola will be useful, but it's rock water. Let's go for powerful headbutt. Get the flinchies. It does 2 damage. But we get the chip. We get the chip. Yeah, but it's not very often that you get to catch a Corsola. I don't think I've really used Corsola in any playthrough. I don't think we're going... Oh, recover. Honestly, I should just chuck balls at this thing. I'm just going to chuck balls. Recovers is not worth the fighting. the spamming through. Let's see. Let's see. Ugh. Maybe I will actually have to fight this thing. Headbutt's not gonna do anything. I could Leech Seed since it has Recover, but I feel like we are potentially throwing away an encounter if we do that. Although it's residual damage no matter what. We do have the paralysis. We potentially get, oh, it's hardening. Yeah, I'm gonna need to Leech Seed. If it's hardening and recovering, I'm gonna need to. Yep, recover. I think it only has a total of 5 recovers. I think it's already used 3, so we're spamming through it. We're getting through them. So now we're Leech Seeding, getting residual damage off, and healing on Radish, which is good. And then we flinch, we paralyze. Oh, that does no damage. Okay, so the 4th recover. It's okay, Radish. Good job. Good job. We go for another headbutt, potentially getting the flinch. Once we run out of headbutts, though, I'm just gonna chuck balls because this is a tank. I mean, Corsola being tanky is good. It might be an ideal Pokemon for the Nuzlocke. We will see what its moveset is. It's probably gonna be garbage. Because everybody's moveset is garbage in Gen 2. Alright, let's go for another headbutt here. Okay, we got a crit there. It's hardening. Alright, I'm going to throw a ball now because it's going to take some Leech Seed damage. Let's see. Can we get you? Fantastic. We got ourselves our CIANWOOD encounter, Corsola. The coral Pokemon. The points on its head absorb nutrients from clean water. They cannot survive in polluted water. Oh, wow. That just adds more insult to injury. We got ourselves Coral, the Corsola. Or Coraline. Coraline, the Corsola. And, yeah, it's just adding more insult to industry. The Curse Sola. Galarian Corsola turning into Curse Sola. The bleached white corals and the ghost typing. I mean, it's a perfect design concept for Pokemon. It's so sad. It's so sad, and it's based off of our pollution, which really sucks. But you know, there's only so much individuals can do. We gotta vote for public policy to make corporations accountable to things. It's all we can do. All we can hope for is try to be active, help where we can in our little ways. Our Route 41 encounter Mantine right away. That is amazing. We got Radish out in front. Let's go for the Sunspore. It dodged. It dodged the disrespect. Now this thing is bulky. I love the freaking Remoraid. And the fact that you have to evolve Mantike, you have to have a Remoraid in your party to evolve it, is incredible evolution design. I love those things. You have to have a Remoraid in the party. For Pancham, you have to have Dark type in the party. I think there's, what was it, in Legends Arceus, you had to have Mantike, a Quillfish, and some other Pokemon just to find Manaphy. I love when Pokemon does those interesting mechanics. And Mantine having the Remoraid is really cool. Be interesting if for the longest time I thought Remoraid evolved into Mantine. It'd be interesting to see if there's like some sort of mega evolution for Mantine or even a greater evolution where it's got Octillery incorporated. Let's go for a headbutt here. And maybe we get a flinch or paralysis, and I think maybe now we start chucking balls. Fully paralyzed, let's go ahead and chuck a ball. Alright, we found ourselves the Mantine. And we are getting lucky on these balls, folks. We are getting lucky on these balls. The Kite Pokemon. It swims along freely, eating things that swim into its mouth. Its whole body is very coarse. Kite Pokemon. I think that's a good name for it. I mean, it looks just like a kite. I think that's a good name for it. Kite the Mantine. And I don't know, maybe Mantine is what comes on the team. It is flying type, so it resists any fighting type attacks. That may be what we do here. Let's see, how are we looking on time? It's going to be another short episode today. I am going to do some training, but first, before we leave, I want to hit you guys with a comment question of the day. Do you guys have a creative project that you're working on? For me, it's YouTube. I love doing this YouTube stuff. I love doing the making thumbnails and making overlays, doing the research on it, and I just love finally being able to do this. It's nice having a creative project. My little brother, he does miniature painting, and he does such a great job doing miniature painting. I also used to do really big in the D&D scene. I used to make a lot of D&D stuff, and that would be kind of my creative project. I would be making my lore, planning encounters for my party to play against. A lot of fun. Let me know what your guys' creative projects are in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one as the journey continues.